Hi, I'm Terry Murphy here to help you with your coaching and consulting skills on presentations and how to connect with power and congruence. And got a question for you. How congruent do you think you are in conversations? Well, let me give you a great example, and it's so much fun. Ellie Kemper is the actress who plays the Kohl's mom on Kohl's commercials, and they ask her a question about is she sad about her kids going back to school after summer? And she said, yes, I'm so sad. Okay, body doesn't match what she's feeling. And that's pretty much what incongruence is. You've seen it before. You say to somebody that you think might be upset, and you say, how you doing there? I'm fine. Tight jaw, flat tone, pretty much gives it away that there's an incongruence there. How about when somebody's chewing you out, maybe on a job or something, and they're smiling the whole time? There's a whole distrust that happens there because it's not congruent. How about, well, you just saw it, agreeing when you're shaking your head no. So your boss says, you can get this project done, and you're like, sure can, no problem. Uh, Mismatch. So how do you correct that? Well, first of all, it creates distrust. Your spider sense is going to betray you. So often we'll have a reaction, you've seen it, where somebody reacts before they have a chance to correct. Sometimes it's shock, sometimes it's something's taken aback. Your body will, I say, betray you. And some of our experts, like Eric Oliver, will say, no, it defines, it clarifies what you're really feeling. So what can you do and watch for if you're a leader? If you're in a jury and jury selection, and they're asking questions and they say, can you be fair? And they're going, sure can. Look, that's a sign. That's a sign. Pause and check your own alignment before you respond. Those of us that are on this side of the behavioral grid, high I, high D's, we respond a little bit too fast, as opposed to the other side, the conscientious and the studies, who are a little bit slower in their reaction. They're lucky that way because they aren't so reactive, they're more responsive. Make your nonverbals and your verbals match. It's so interesting, especially when you're with different cultures. There are times that you can reach out and shake someone's hand. There's times that you can't touch them. And you don't want to be disrespectful, but you also want to be sure that if looking in eye to eye is okay, sometimes that's not in some cultures, sometimes it is. Mismatching, be sure your behavior matches how you feel and that the other person understands what that is like. And then sometimes it's just perfectly okay to acknowledge mixed feelings and say, you know what, I'm just not sure about that. I'm just not sure about that, which is absolutely transparent. Incongruence can sabotage your trust and your leadership. You have to walk the talk. You have to feel that and embody it in your verbals and your nonverbals, and pay attention when other people may just be confused. They may not be lying. They just may be conflicted. And you can always say, well, tell me more. Uh, let's talk about that for a minute. I don't know that that's what you're really feeling. I'm not sure I'm getting that. Always ask more questions, listen better, and you'll be a better communicator. Join me every Tuesday for Tuesdays with Terry. And if you'd like my 10 tips on being a rock star in your own presentation, just email me at terry@terrymurphy.com. Here to help you be the rock star of any presentation.